What's going on, guys? Welcome to Transfer Tuesdays. You will notice the background is different for this. I'm currently in between places where I'm living, so there's going to be different locations where I'm filming from now on for the shows, just as a heads up. So I'm actually in my daughter's room right now, so hence the background. But anyway, Transfer Tuesdays. I'm bringing you weekly transfer news on every Tuesday. Let's get into the stories for this week. So Morales, a striker for Rangers in Scotland, saying that he wants to play in the Premier League, and there's several clubs linked with him. And there was a lot of interest last season. The teams last season were Leicester, Villa, Everton, West Brom, and Lille from France as well, also interested in last season. So I'm not sure if there's as much interest this season or not, but I could see that there would be, and I think that he would probably suit the Premier League to a certain degree, but he's one of them problem players as well. Like, when he turns it on, he's very good, but he's got a short temperament and he gets bookings quite a bit, and he's got a short fuse by what I've seen of him, but he's also technically quite good and can definitely add something to a team. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. But Morales from Rangers potentially will make a move to the Premiership at some point. Secondly, Liverpool to potentially let go of Divock Origi, but they want 30 million for him at minimum. Obviously, he's been like a super sub at times for them. The Barcelona game comes to mind with that quick corner from Trent, and Origi played a part in that with scoring it. As I said, used as a super sub more often than not. Never really hit it in the Premier League like his potential would suggest he would have. But he's definitely effective, and can definitely add something to a squad. More of a target man, really, but he's definitely more technical for a bigger guy, I think. So they're saying that they might potentially let him go, but they want 30 million for him. And he's probably looking for an out anyway, because as I said, I haven't seen him made a performance for Liverpool for a while, and got an opportunity. So I think that he's pushing for a move, and they would let him go, but they want 30 million at least. And Barcelona, they're on about selling Coutinho to pay a debt owed to Liverpool for 42.9 million in instalments when Liverpool obviously let him go. I don't think that it was a wise move from Liverpool at the time when they were letting go of Coutinho. Obviously, I think that he was kind of digging his heels in and said that he wanted to leave, and Klopp didn't want to let him go, I remember. And I think it was a wrong move, despite them going on to win things after Coutinho left. I think he's a great player, and yes, he hasn't hit it really at Barcelona like a lot of people maybe was expecting, but I think he's a quality player when he's fit. But that's another thing with him, he does pick up injuries quite easily. But he's one of my favourite players when he was at Liverpool. One that I regularly put in my Premier League fantasy team. So yeah, they owe a debt of 42.9 million. So Liverpool is still waiting on that, and he's been there a few years now. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that, where he's going to go potentially. I could see him at PSG if I'm honest. But look, I think he's a quality player, and he could definitely add something to a lot of squads. I remember his free kicks. Very technical on the ball. I think he's best friends with Neymar as well, which plays into the PSG thing as well for me. So I could see him going to PSG. But that's criminal that Liverpool are still owed 42.9 million in instalments still. Like, obviously it will get paid and they will receive it, but that screams shady business to me in football sense of football business. So, but that is the transfer news for this week, guys. I'm going to be trying to do more and more of these, but the ones I'm speaking about, I'm trying to pick ones that aren't just bullshit, basically. And now it's hard with transfer news, because until they're holding the shirt up, it's hard to make sure that it's definitely cemented in facts and everything that you read. I'm hoping that the ones that I tackle for the most part are going to be ones that have a lot of potential and in all likelihood will happen. So yeah, that's it for this week, guys, and I'll be back next Tuesday with another Transfer Tuesdays.